Who is Aragorn? In the vast world of Middle-earth, few figures embody both exile and kingship, humility and destiny, as profoundly as Aragorn. Known first as Strider, the Wandering Ranger, he would rise to become Elessar, the High King of Gondor and Arnor. But who was Aragorn truly? A mere warrior king, or a bridge between the fading world of elves and the dawning age of men? Aragorn's story begins in shadow. Born in the year 2931 of the Third Age, he was the son of Arathorn II and Gilrain. But when his father was slain by orcs, the child was taken to Rivendell, where Elrond fostered him in secret. To protect him from Sauron's enemies, he was given another name, Estel, meaning hope. For nearly 2 decades, he lived unaware of his true heritage as the heir of Isildur, last of a long line of kings thought broken and forgotten. At 20, Elrond revealed Aragorn's lineage and bestowed upon him the Ring of Barahir and the Shards of Narsil. From then on, Aragorn embraced his birthright as chieftain of the Dunedain. He roamed the wild, guarding lands that knew him only as a shadow. To the people of Bree, he was Strider, a weathered wanderer. To the Dunedain, he was their captain. Yet in Rohan and Gondor he served under another name, Thorongil, the Eagle of the Star, winning renown in battle, but concealing his identity. Amid his journeys, Aragorn's path crossed that of Arwen, Elrond's daughter, newly returned from Lothlorien. Their love blossomed in quiet moments beneath the golden trees of Carin Amroth. But with that love came sacrifice. Arwen would one day choose mortality, surrendering her elven birthright. Elrond, knowing the cost, withheld his blessing until Aragorn could claim his destiny, not as a ranger, but as king. In 3018, Aragorn revealed himself to Frodo Baggins in the Prancing Pony. Suspicion gave way to trust, as Strider became the Hobbit's guide and protector. Through the wilds and into Rivendell, he led them, joining the Fellowship of the Ring. With Gandalf's fall in Moria, Aragorn assumed leadership, guiding the Nine Walkers through perils untold. Orcs, wargs, and the endless pursuit of Sauron's servants, he was not merely a captain of men, but a healer too. With the herb Athelas, he soothed wounds both of flesh and of spirit. In him, prophecy stirred. The hands of the king are the hands of a healer. As the fellowship broke, Aragorn embraced a greater burden. He pursued Merry and Pippin across the plains of Rohan, with Legolas and Gimli at Helm's Deep. He rallied the Rohirrim against Saruman's vast armies. Later, with the reforged blade Anduril in hand, he revealed himself through the Palantir to Sauron himself, daring the Dark Lord to act. It was a contest of wills in which Aragorn prevailed. Forcing Sauron's hand through the paths of the dead, he summoned ancient oaths to battle, commanding the army of the dead to fulfill their promise. With their aid, he secured victory at Pelagir and sailed up the Anduin to Minas Tirith, arriving at the Battle of the Pelennor Fields as the White City stood on the brink of ruin. Though hailed as saviour, Aragorn refused the crown until the war was truly won. Leading the army of the West to the Black Gate, he confronted Mordor itself, daring to challenge Sauron's legions in open battle. This act of defiance bought the time Frodo and Sam needed to destroy the ring, and when the shadow at last fell, Aragorn stood not only as victor, but as the king foretold. On May 1st, he was crowned King Elessar Telcontar. His reign marked the renewal of Gondor and Arnor, a time of peace, rebuilding and unity. He married Arwen, and together they ruled for over a century. His reign restored the line of Elendil and ushered in an age of prosperity where men, elves and dwarves found renewed fellowship. but all kings must one day yield to time. In the 120th year of the Fourth Age, Aragorn laid himself to rest, passing the crown to his son Eldarion. Arwen, stricken with grief, would fade soon after, their love story closing as both mortal and eternal. Aragorn was more than a king. He was a ranger, a healer, a lover, and a leader. He embodied the fading nobility of the old world and the hope of the new. From Estel, the hidden child, to Strider the wanderer, to Elessar the high king, his journey was not only of reclaiming a throne, but of uniting a broken world. His story endures as the tale of the man who became the true King of Gondor and Arnor,